what's humiliating is that you're finding out that everybody else knows he's messing around, but you don't know. All women want is for you to be 100 with them. And that's what she said in her video last night. She was like, we can work this out. Just be real with me. Just keep it 100. We can work through it. But when everybody else is laughing at me, then I got a problem.
Why the hell so many people are trying to tell me to slow down? Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
On the internet, okay? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I was here for this couple, and when I spoke to Princess today, I spoke to her a few times. Before I told y'all, before I decided to do this story, damn, I got to clean up this wine. I got wine everywhere over here. And we got nothing but cords. Anyway, not drunk ass. My husband going to cuss me out when we get upstairs. All this expensive damn equipment. But anyway. So I spoke to her a few times because she's pregnant and she's with child. And I did not want her to find out anything on the internet, okay, without talking to me. And so, you know, shout out to Zell Swag. He hooked up the phone call. I kind of know almost all the Love and Hip Hop stars, but for some reason I didn't have hers, okay? And so Zell Swag hooked up the phone call. We got on the call today. We were on the call. And let me tell you, Princess is with all the shit. I'm convinced that Princess is a wino, bitch. She here for it. Because I was like, you know, I got on the phone. I was like, Princess, listen, I'm sorry. I don't want to hear about that. Tell me what you got. Don't feel sorry for me. I'm good. I want a divorce. I'm done. Like, she was cut, dry to the motherfucking point, okay? I was like, well, okay, well, this is what I got. I said, listen, I got a girl that works in Vegas. She's one of the girls. I don't call her the other names because she provides wine on this channel, okay? She knows exactly where Ray J was because she was with him for them 3 days, according to her. Now, of course, because she was with him, they're not, I mean, even though they can take phones, they're really not allowed to. But for the respect of the type of work that they do, working girls and strippers, I think she made a post about this. She made a post after she finished the call with me, okay? Because she knows what's up. She knows. Me, her, and Kyle were on the phone. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. Y'all need to follow him. Subscribe on Instagram and YouTube. But anyway, so, you know, I told her all the information that I had. She confirmed some of it, but of course she couldn't confirm all of it because, you know, these working girls are not, they don't really get receipts because this is how they make their money. So she's not going to put her job at risk to get pictures, you know, when she's out here working. That's how she pays her bills. That's how she takes care of her family, okay? And so I took down the notes because it was a lot, and I've been drinking. I've been drinking. It was funny because when Kyle was on the phone, I was giving it to him too. He was taking down notes too. It was just too much. It was too much. So, hold on. Let me get my little notes. So maybe my little Samsung notes. Hold on real quick. I've been drinking. Okay. So, Princess was right. Ray J did leave her for the 3 days. He left, okay? Now, what he did when he left was she was staying in the Palm Hotel in Vegas. They got into an argument. She was right about that. And when they got into an argument, he left and went and got another room in that same hotel. But then, for some reason, checked out of that room, got another room at the Wynn Hotel, and then left that room and got another room at the MGM in a private tower, okay? Which is the Skyloft, all right? So he confirmed that with this video here. Hold on before I get into the rest of the information. Hold on.
Yo, Ray J checking in. Yo, this is for all the media outlets out there that's putting out these stories about me. Let me explain something to y'all, because I don't think y'all understand who I really am. I am my family. I love my family. I've dedicated my life to my family. To insinuate that I would do anything to harm my daughter was just sad, man. I'm at the Skyloft right now, as you can see, and I just don't understand how somebody can get stranded if we never left. We've been right here. You stay right there. People gonna get into little arguments here and there that are small stuff that you can work out. But to take this to social media and create this crazy story about me leaving my baby in harm's way is not cool. Our circle needs to be tight like that, and nobody should be able to get in it. If we get into something big or small, we should be able to hug each other and love each other and listen to each other and understand what we need to do to make it right. How can I make adjustments? How can I compromise to make you happy? It goes both ways in a relationship. This is not it. I apologize for everything that's happening. We supposed to be at the tightest and at the strongest. We having another baby coming in, and these are not the things we supposed to do. The devil's working, but he's not working hard enough, and he will never work hard enough, because my family is something that I will always die for, and the devil ain't ready to do that with me.
Now, you heard Ray J. He said we got to be tight. Our family should be tight. And he was supposedly in some tight pussy for them 3 days. He probably don't even remember, though, to be honest with you. Okay. So according to my girl, who is a source, damn, I forgot to go off on the real. I'll go off on them last, okay? Because this is going to lead up into that, since they say they want us to reveal our sources. People been having sources for fucking years. The New York Times, the Washington Post has sources. You know why we keep sources private to the dumb hoes that are on the show? Okay? The real ladies. You know why we have sources? It's because if something happens to them, we're legally responsible. They're giving us information. It's just like Snitch 9. 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine not wanting to go into protective custody. He's a snitch. Sources are snitches. Snitches get stitches. And they wind up in ditches, bitch. We ain't nobody stunting they damn comedian, actress, nobody asses to the real ladies. Mm-hmm. We'll talk about them in a minute. Let me get on to this. Okay. So, now when he was in the Skyloft Tower, he kept moving around. The reason he kept moving from hotel to hotel is because people were finding out where he was staying. I know y'all read this on the Neighborhood Talk, but we about to get into some real shit. Okay, he didn't have any clothes, so he sent people to a nearby CVS or Walgreens on the Strip to buy him shirts. And during this time, he kept the room, this is allegedly, full of strippers and working girls around. And apparently, Princess confirmed this. She confirmed some of this, not all of it. He stayed awake for at least 3 days. Princess confirmed that. And when he was awake for 3 days straight, the reason he was awake for 3 days straight is because he was supposedly an Adderall. An Adderall for 3 days straight. That'll do it. And then he finally went to sleep on Wednesday morning and said to the girls that were working there that he was hiding out because he needed time from his wife and his life. Like, he needed time away. Also, let me see, because I ain't trying to share everything. I'm going to give my source away. And he'd be like, it was that bitch. There is a specific female that hooked up the party. Apparently, this Asian female, she's in her 20s, is known to hook up with like other hip hop artists, and she's been supposedly messing with Ray J too, supposedly. And so she was the one that set it up, and she gathered all the girls together. Remember when I gave you that exclusive on T.I. and Tiny, and the girls sent me the DMs that they were actually looking. They would have one girl look for other girls and ask them if they can do Molly or other things, okay? And so because I put out that Airbnb address, they were able to get that damn video down. But it's out there now. Got almost 500,000 views. I'm going to re-upload that damn video during Thanksgiving week, okay? I'm going to re-upload that T.I. and Tiny video and let that bitch go by. I'm just going to blur out the address. We got some shit to talk about. But anyway. Now, it was also said, real quick, hold on. Hold on. I'm going through all my notes. Y'all, I take notes every day. Every day. Okay. It was also said that he was sloppy, of course, because he was up 3 days. He left behind 10 G's laying around, but the main girl, the Asian girl who set it up, okay, she was keeping a close eye on everything and his belongings, okay? And then, hold on for a second. Oh, yeah, he left his jewelry around too. And so a few girls left and came back during the 3 days. My girl did. He even approached her because there was a lot of Asian looking girls. And he said this to her. He said that you're my type. You're Asian. And the only reason she didn't do it was because she was like, he got a wife at home. So she was one of the girls there because they like to keep the company. And a lot of the girls were Asian there. A lot of them were Asian and black. They have specifications, okay? And so, like, the girl that set this up was Asian. And so when I talked to Princess, I mean, she wasn't surprised. I asked her, I said, has he been known to snort cocaine? She says, well, he told me that he has done stuff in the past, but I've never seen him do it. I said, well, okay. And so according to the girls, it was actually, 2 girls I spoke with. Yeah, that's what he was doing the entire time. And so him asking her, and going back to Princess's story, him asking her to move to Vegas so he can do this on the regular. Like, I think she shared with me one time that, you remember that picture that came up in the gray suit? Everything's fair game. She said, put it out. She's divorcing him. She's done. I said, you go, bitch. You ain't got no motherfucking prenup. And she was like, I don't want nothing from him. That's a motherfucking lie. That's a lie. If he's going to put you and your 8-month baby at risk, if he's out here sleeping with these strippers and stuff, okay? If he's out here doing this, you deserve exactly everything that he got. Because, I mean, what if he would have brought you back AIDS? Come on. Charlie Sheen. Okay? Charlie Sheen. That's what this is. Oh! So, she said there was a picture. Listen, I saw the picture. It got uploaded to the Shade Room. Ray J was in a gray suit. And a girl was like, had his phone and was giving, actually, I ain't gonna tell you how the Shade Room got it. Okay, listen, that's the wine kicking in now. Okay, but the Shade Room uploaded the picture. Ray J was in a club in a gray suit. He was talking to a girl, and the girl had his number. I looked at the picture, and I was like, I don't think there's anything happening. Maybe it's business. I don't know. Maybe she was like, I need you to hook me up with somebody. I don't know, okay? I didn't see anything incriminating, but what Princess told me was that she thought he told her he was going down to the basement to work. And she looked up, and there's a motherfucking picture of him with another bitch in the club. She said, nigga, I thought you were supposed to be downstairs working. How the fuck did you sneak out to a whole goddamn club in a suit, bitch? In a suit. He had done got dressed up to go meet the whore. So there's a lot to this. And so a lot of y'all, I know, listen, I was feeling bad for Princess. And she said, do not feel bad for me. Do not. This is what it is. I'm just not going to continue to let it happen. I personally don't think Princess should have married him, but I get it. People got to go through they got to walk their own shit. That's how you learn. And so I thought it was a deal breaker when he pushed her in the pool. Matter of fact, that was my first video on YouTube. For those of y'all that are my day ones, I talked about that shit there. They had went on the Steve Harvey show, her and Ray J. This is around the time when they had decided to get married. And Steve Harvey asked them, what's the most humiliating thing? And she said, when she went to jail, I said, nah, bitch, that was when he pushed you in the pool on Love and Hip Hop. Okay, and also, what's humiliating is that you're finding out that everybody else knows he's messing around, but you don't know. All women want is for you to be 100 with them. And that's what she said in her video last night. She was like, we can work this out. Just be real with me. Just keep it 100. We can work through it. But when everybody else is laughing at me, then I got a problem. Ain't shit we can work out. So listen, I told Princess, I said, I know you mad you don't want nothing from him, but that's a lie. You take his ass to the goddamn cleaners. Now listen, I know his mammy, and I know a lot of y'all ain't here for Princess airing him out like that. I get it, because he's a dad. One day, his daughter's going to watch this. But I told you, God always gives men that are whores little girls for a reason. And Melody is a beautiful little girl, and I don't wish anything like that on her. But her father is her first example of what a man is supposed to do. And if she sees this is how he loves mommy, guess what? She gonna go find a nigga just like his big belly ass. And his funky dick hair ass. I'm telling you, he washed his ass in 3 days. And he out here telling women he like them because they Asian. I know. He better shave down there. He better motherfucking shave. That's all I gotta say. A lot of men like that got the nerve to ask a bitch to suck their dick. Hair done been in this bitch, that bitch, rubbing on her. And then they want you to put your mouth down there and I'm smelling the next hoe. I'm getting mad like it's me. I see why Princess went off on his ass. I see. Woo! I'm getting mad for her. Imagine I'm 8 months pregnant. You out here fucking everybody. You asked me to suck your dick right after you was up 3 days. Rubbing against another bitch's pubic hair. I'm telling you, there's a reason why God gave me the man that I got now. That nigga stays home. My husband don't, he works, he don't go no motherfucking well. He's like clockwork. His schedule is the same. And he ever cheat and work out and fuck with another bitch. You remember that movie, The Family That Prays, when Sanaa, whatever her goddamn name is, I can't pronounce her name. Sanaa Lathan was sleeping with the white man and he had worked her into his schedule. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, that's how I would catch my husband. I would have to figure out his schedule. Like, wait a minute, this motherfucker ain't golfing. Hell, I ain't seen them clubs. Them clubs don't look beat up, bitch. That's how I would have to find out. Because he's like clockwork. Now, as we take a close look at my face, we can distinguish how soft and vibrant Juvia's Place Foundation Sticks has done to my skin, okay? And what I like most is how light and soft it feels, and yet it blends seamlessly to complement my natural skin tones, because I was going for a natural look and we got that, okay? Juvia's Place Foundation Sticks was released on October 5th of this year and has 30 shades with soft, matte coverage, retailing for only $16, okay? Juvia's Place Foundation Sticks line is available at Ulta Beauty stores, and you can order it online via www.juviasplace.com. And when visiting their website, be sure to use the code WINO to get 10% off on all products.